Hello, Divas!
Hello!
We are in the beginning of a 4-part series.
This is part number 1, and it's all about common mistakes women make. I'm saying women, because divas, we're talking to women. For common mistakes you make when you go out dating later in life.
Yep.
What's our first one, honey?
The first one is you divas sometimes forget it's a process.
Yeah, dating is a process. We must have heard that 1,000,001 times,
Yeah.
right? But so let me put it in perspective for you, divas. If you're like me, I love to go to consignment shops. And before consignment shops were big, I used to go to garage sales.
Yeah.
And I was in search of that perfect piece. I mean, the perfect piece, right? Women love to shop, men like to buy.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Big difference.
Big difference. So if you can equate dating to the consigning
Yeah.
or garage selling,
Yeah.
won't you have so much more fun?
No, you will.
We never went out and said, I have to find this right now. That's stressful.
Well, you do every now and then, and when you do need something right now, it is. Yeah, you're like, okay, and it's a rush, and a lot of times you get something, you're like, well, it'll be okay. But it's not really the thing that you're really looking for. Every now and then it is, but it's rare.
Well, and it's interesting we bring that up now because I do remember saying many times in my life, I like to shop when I don't have to find something, when I don't have to get the perfect thing.
Yeah.
And last year we went to the Marine Ball, and I found the most amazing dress that I found at a consignment shop a year before, and I bought it with the Marine Ball in mind.
Yeah.
So divas, if you're on a mission dating, you're not going to have fun. You're not going to enjoy yourself. You're not understanding the process of getting to know people you don't know. That's what it's about.
I was getting ready to say that's what dating is all about, is getting to know somebody you don't know, or if you know them, getting to know them better. Say you've known them for a while at work, and I'm trying to think of an example of maybe someone that you were networking with, and all of a sudden they ask you out. And her late husband, Pietro, Donna knew him for months.
Yeah.
And then he asked her out, and she's like, you mean on a date?
Yeah, like
date?
Came out of left field. He says I was missing the signals. But okay, let me ask you a question, babe.
Okay.
Have you ever went out dating, deliberately dating, and did not enjoy the process?
Well, for me, it was who I was with. And there were a couple of people that I went out with, and they were on a mission. And I was going out to get to know them and to have a good time. And honestly, I didn't know Donna's rules then, but in my mind, if we got along and I liked, if we had a good time and I liked you, then yeah, why wouldn't we go out again?
Oh, now this is so perfect because why women shop, men buy.
Yeah.
Women shop, men buy. So
Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard you, or any other man for that matter, say to me, oh, well, I'm dating and I want to meet Mrs. Wonderful, and if it doesn't happen within the first 30 seconds or 30 minutes of that date, I'm done. Men are a little bit different. Now, there are men out there who don't want to take a woman out on a actual dinner because they feel like it's expensive. The dating process for them is a little bit more involved, maybe, okay? So, but I never got that feeling with you.
No, and the men that are like that, they've had some bad experiences, and it's, in my mind, honestly, I think to myself, man up, for crying out loud.
Oh, man up.
Well, it's like you're going to whine and cry because you felt like the last 3 women, you took them out for dinner, and that's all they wanted was a free dinner.
Yeah.
Well, then you might want to screen them a little bit more before you go inviting them out to dinner. What was your reason for inviting them out to dinner? Maybe it was to get into their britches, and they picked up on that awfully fast, and they're like, no, that's not happening.
Okay, wait, stop for a second. You really didn't do a lot of dating on the dating app. Mostly you were out and about, and if you ran into a woman in the parking lot, at the grocery store, at church, you would ask them out if they intrigued you.
It would always start with a conversation.
Oh, okay.
And we've said this to you, I don't know, countless times, divas. When you go out, look nice and wear one of these. And if I'm somewhere and I bump into someone and we just start talking, and they are pleasant and they have a smile, why wouldn't I want to take them out? They seem like they're really nice.
Now, you went out on a few dates with women through the app, not just me. Was there
Yeah.
any, there was a few before me?
Yeah,
Okay, so what was that like?
Well,
You read their bio.
well, of course, but the
Of course, most men don't.
one showed up, and her pictures were probably 8 years old. And I've always liked older women, and she was older than I was, but she didn't tell me that she's using basically a walker to get around. And what I had planned was, I'm like, are you sure you still want to do this? Oh yeah, I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. She wasn't fine. We went up to Prescott and walked around the old town, and it wiped her out. But, and it didn't sit well with me that all you had to do was just be honest. And quite frankly, divas, if you're going to be honest, and some guy doesn't want what you're letting them know you're about, you don't want to go out with them.
Right, and we're going to bring that up in another part of the same part series. So, yeah, but that is very interesting. You definitely want to enjoy the process.
Yes.
Enjoy the process, just like you would in any other aspect of your life, shopping or antiquing.
Anything.
That kind of dating is just like that.
Should be.
Yeah, it should be.
I recently was talking to a woman at my work, and she said, it's just hard work. Dating's hard work. And I said, Donna hears two things a lot. One, it's a lot of hard work. Two, there's no good men out there. Both of them, no. If you're following her system, and by the way, there's a link below. There's the freebie.
Yeah.
She's giving you 3 huge tips that will help you. It can be the foundation of the starting of a whole new life for you if, in fact, you are looking for someone special. Also, there's a link to her book down there.
Yeah.
There's so many resources, but you can just start. And I encourage you, subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Make comments. That really does help us. But start by listening to her videos.
Yeah. Grab the book, because then you'll see that I went through what I'm talking about with you.
It's a process you went through, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a process. All right. Any other comments for our divas, honey?
No, just listen to what Donna keeps telling you. Act on it. Do it. And then remember, divas, it doesn't have to be that hard.